The fact that you have someone you think of when you come across a new restaurant. To have someone you think of when you see beautiful scenery. That's true happiness. Now, having someone you want to share your life experiences with is happiness, isn't it? Being together means sharing in each other's joy, appreciating each other's company, and also growing that happiness. How about you guys? Aren't you happy to be with me? This is the place where we share some good K-pop. This is Kevin's Upbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Upbeat for Saturday, May 5th, 16th was Ooh Ooh by Eringnan, featured by Hoya. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Like I said, there's nothing happier than having someone to be with. Now, our start today's Upbeat by sharing some K-pop and talking with you guys. Now, here's how you can tune in, guys. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Sugipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via SMBUS.com or SMB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles and Hawaii. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Upbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/upbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Alright, now we will start off with 미소를 띄우며 나를 보낸 그 모습처럼 Don't Cry For Me by Luna and 모르나요 How Can You Don't Know by 최정원. Welcome abroad, a time machine of Once Upon a Time. Starting this week, we'll be turning back time once a week. Bon voyage! Now, on this segment, we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us the stories of good old days. Now, today we are going back to May 2003. What were the biggest headlines of May 2003? U.S.-Iraq war ends. Now, after 9/11 attacks, the U.S. declared war against Iraq. But after 3 weeks since the war started, then U.S. President George Bush put an end to the Iraq war, leaving countless civilians and military casualties. SARS. Now, Asia was gripped in terror of SARS virus, which killed hundreds of people in China and Hong Kong. It was big back then. Kimchi gets popular. Now, after reports of kimchi being effective of fighting of the SARS virus, many Asian countries started to eat kimchi. It was said that the large amount of garlic used in kimchi helped boost the immune system. So, let's take a listen to popular songs in May 2003. Atlantis Princess, Atlantis 소녀 by Poa, and 네가 참 좋아, I Really Like You by Julie. Atlantis 소녀, Atlantis Princess by Poa, and 네가 참 좋아, I Really Like You by Julie. Now, let's continue on with Once Upon a Time. Let's take a look at the major entertainment news of that time. Here is 이병헌, 송혜교 couple. After 이병헌 and 송혜교 played the on-scene couple in the popular drama All In, they become a real-life couple, going on trips together and dated for about a year and a half before breaking up. Actor Kim Seung-hyun's hidden daughter. Now, high-teen superstar model turned actor Kim Seung-hyun revealed that he had a 3-year-old daughter out of the wedlock with the woman he dated in high school. Now, he revealed that he was raising his daughter to take responsibility as her father. Now, celebrity nudes. 성현아, 하리수, Babybox, 고서영 all did nude photo shoots that were sold at bookstores, online, and even on mobile phones. It wasn't just female celebrities just took part in them, as male celebrities like Shinhwa and other athletes also did a lot of nude shoots. And that's it for today's entertainment news of May 2003. Here's 어쩌다 by Chance by Yoongan and 처음 그날처럼 like the first day by 박용하. 어쩌다 by Chance by Yoongan and 처음 그날처럼 like the first day by 박용하. Alright, let's look at the music charts of May 2003. Here is number 7, 김영중's 그랬나봐, Maybe. 나 널 좋아하나봐 one of the featured guest vocalists of Toy, Kim Young-jung's hit track, now composed by Yoo Hee-yeol, and was one of the top songs about one-sided love. It was also part of the movie classic soundtrack. Now, number 6, Maya's 진달래꽃 as Leah. 가실 때에는 거의 보내드리 호리다. This is a song based on one of Korean favorite poems and of the same title. This song because a hit, not just because of the familiar lyrics, but fresh interpretation with Maya's rock vocals. Number 5, 더 차두's 김밥. Yeah, this is the Chadu's most popular song, the mixture of retro, old school, and modern rock vibes. They promoted this song with a kimbap doll during their performances. And Chadu even said that she got so sick of kimbap and could not look or eat it for a long time because of this song. Number 4, Big Mama's Breakaway. Here we go. Breakaway, no I can wait. This was the four-member group that challenged the K-pop world with their skill, not looks, and got extremely popular solely because of their talent. This song even launched them to cross over the Japan. Number 3, Team's 사랑합니다, I Love You. 돌아봐 주겠죠 사랑합니다 말없이. This is a handsome vocalist Team's debut title track. He got extremely popular thanks to the song, and it even became one of the top wedding songs that year. He was known to have caught a lot of female celebrities' attention, especially when he was on variety shows. Number 2, 안재욱's 친구, Friend. 세상에 꺾일 때면 순간 기울이며 이제 곧 우리의 날들. 취한다. Sorry guys. Now this was the Hallyu star An Jae-uk's comeback track after a 4-year hiatus as a singer. This song was the remake of Chinese song and was extremely popular in both China and Korea. Alright, now we will find out the top song of May 2003 after Kimbap by The Chadu and 그랬나봐 I Did Guess by Kim Young-jung. Kimbap by The Chadu and 그랬나봐 I Did Guess by Kim Young-jung. Now you're listening to the Once Upon a Time. Now what was the top song of May 2003? It was 7's 와줘. Yeah. Yeah. This debut track from 7 was the wild success. Now, Willie Sneakers and the Sun Cabs were on stage were the huge hit with the younger crowd. Now, the time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning to the present. Join me again next week, guys. And here is 와줘, Come Back to Me by 7. 와줘, Come Back to Me by 7. Alright, guys, here is more songs from May 2003. Breakaway by Big Mama and 사랑합니다, I Love You by Tim. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Upbeat, but I'll be back in second half as we listen to 친구, Friend by An Jae-uk. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat. Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Weekend Love by Very, featured by ODEE. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Sugipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York, US via SMBUS.com or SMB Radio. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. Also, you can download Maru at www.arirangradio.co.kr. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now here is Wa by Atomic Kids and Lost by Chunseol, the legend. On this segment, we get to talk about anything we want with one theme each week. It's Tell Me Something. Now, what was this week's Tell Me Something topic? It's related to the teachers as Teachers' Day. It was just yesterday here in Korea. So, teachers I remember. Any teachers that had funny nicknames, or those strict or scary teachers, or those teachers you were thankful for, we all have the teachers we remember, don't we? So, we will read more about your stories after some music. 오빠야, Honey by Seulgi and Hyunyoung, and Thank You Very Much by Bestie. 오빠야, Honey by Seulgi and Hyunyoung, and Thank You Very Much by Bestie. You're listening to Tell Me Something. This week's topic is Teachers I Remember. Now let's start off with Kimina from Korea. There are so many teachers I remember, but I especially really remember one of my teachers from my third year in mid-school. I was the school president back then, so I still did some dumb things here and there with my friends. Once we went on a school trip, and my friends and I had snuck in some alcohol, but we got caught. Another teacher was going to come into our room to punish me, but my teacher called me and told me I made the other teacher drink, and he fell asleep. So I have fun, just don't drink too much. Another time, I wanted to go on an overnight trip with my friends, but we couldn't get book room. So I asked my teacher if he could be our guardian so we can book the room. But he told us to just go play it at his pension. So during summer break, my friends and I went to his pension with his wife and kids and played together. Isn't he just the best teacher ever? I'll come see you after I do well. I'll make you proud, teacher. Rosel from Philippines. Hello, DJ Kevin. I want to talk about my English teacher. She's very strict. We always have a recitation, and I'm so nervous and I'm scared of her. But I'm thankful to my teacher because I learn a lot from her. Not only our subject, also many things in life. She also always told us, even though we are not fluent in English, we should always try our best to talk and communicate to other people in English. She said also, practice makes perfect. Cass from Singapore. Last year when I was going through a tough time because my major national exams, my teacher pulled me out, and when I was drowning, she not only offered a listening ear and advice, she made me love the subject she was teaching. She was teaching English, and she made me love my own imperfections. Teachers that go beyond their job description are so rare these days, and I'm glad I'm still in contact with her. That's a good relationship there. Here's 첫사랑, First Love by CLC, and 하나 둘 셋, 1 2 3 by Boyfriend. 첫사랑, First Love by CLC, and 하나 둘 셋, 1 2 3 by Boyfriend. Alright, let's continue on. Tama from Japan. There was a physical education teacher that I had a crush on all throughout high school named Mr. Akira. I always made some kind of an excuse to be near him and go to his office. All my friends told me they didn't understand why I had a crush on him, but he was like the sun to me and made all 3 years of high school so fun and full of life. Now my daughter attends the same high school that I went to, and it ends up her homeroom teacher is Mr. Akira. I still can't believe he's her teacher. I was practically meant to be. Fatwa from Morocco. I remember one teacher I really can't forget. He was really so charismatic during his first year of college. He was the youngest teacher there and was really friendly with us and had a unique way of communicating with us, so we loved his classes. Normally other teachers won't let us come in if we were late, but he was different and he set new rules because his classes were the first classes in the morning. He let us come in even if we were late, but the last one to come had to pay for snacks for the whole group. We were a class of 25 students and we all agreed to that rule, but guess who was the first one to pay for the snacks? It was our dear teacher. No, he came late the next day after we set the rule and bought us delicious snacks. Students rarely ever come late ever since he set that rule for us. So Leah Wong from China. When I was in high school, my political teacher was very old. He also had taught my father's politics classes when he when my father was in high school. My father told me when he was in high school, this teacher could explain points clearly, and he's still like that. Because of that, we need to learn everything on our own in class. Sometimes he can't even answer some of our questions properly, so we began to call him Uncle Woo as his nickname. Last year, I met a recent high school student. Unfortunately, he's still the same. I feel really bad for all his students now. That's interesting, Celia. Picture from Japan. I remember my teacher in elementary school. Back then, I was really big crybaby who cried during classes because I didn't want to speak in public. This teacher helped me gain confidence by making me play the piano for our music classes and helped me get over my shyness and fear of public speaking. Thanks to her, I'm really comfortable in those public settings and rarely get embarrassed. It's all thanks to her. Interesting stories, guys. Wow. I'll be sharing some of mine soon. Here's 둘이서 with you by Urban Chic, featured by Kebi, and 고마웠다고 I said thanks by Four Men. You've just heard 둘이서 with you by Urban Chic, featured by Kebi, and 고마웠다고 I said thanks by Four Men. Let's continue on with Andina from Indonesia. Kevin Appa, I have a favorite lecturer. Her name is Mrs. Dina. She's more like my friend than lecturer because she always supported me during tough times in college. Because of her, I changed my thesis topic to K-pop because she knows I really like K-pop, so she challenged me to write the thesis about it and be creative. My thesis became the one and only thesis about K-pop ever at my school. I'm so proud of myself. The best thing about her, she never punished the student when they make mistakes, but meet them secretly, giving them snacks and asked them why they make some mistakes. With that, the student will try to study more and they do much better on exams and pass with good grades. Now, also sometimes she gives me a part-time job. We still keep in touch now, and she promised to take me eat something delicious when we meet next time. Do you have a favorite teacher too, Oppa? Yes, I do. I'll be saying that soon. Asia from Bulgaria. Yesterday was the Teacher's Day in Korea, so happy Teacher's Day to all the teachers. Everyone had in their lives that one super strict and scary teacher who gives a lot of homework, tests, and just asks really hard questions that no one can answer. But the interesting thing that I will do now is to thank to my chemistry teacher. She is that kind of person and even scary and stricter. But I'm thankful because thanks to her, I will make my dream of becoming a dentist reality. Funny but true, I'm really thankful to those teachers who are strict because thanks to them, we really learned something. Minako from Japan. Hi, Kevin. There's a middle school teacher named Mr. Ibukuro that I remember, but Ibukuro in Japanese actually means stomach. I can't forget him because his weird name. Kevin, did you have any teachers that had a weird names like this too? Yes, but I can't say that in here because it's radio. It's a bit weird. It's very weird, and it sounds more like more a very inappropriate word. So I wouldn't can't mention that here. But anyways, thanks for your messages, guys. Here is 사랑 타이밍, Love Timing by Bobby Moon, featured by Kim Gyujong and Sergi, and 내 거 해요, Be Mine by Kim Gurim. Okay, now you've just heard 사랑 타이밍, Love Timing by Bobby Moon, featured by Kim Gyujong and Sergi, and 내 거 해요, Be Mine by Kim Gurim. Today's topic was teachers I remember. I also have a teacher that I remember too. That teacher that I right before the song started, like I told you, he had a really weird name, but I can't say that. Another teacher was one of my mentor. He taught me, actually she taught me. Actually, there's two teachers that I remember that's art and drama teachers. They're music and drama teachers. They actually taught me how to be confident on stage and how to have a good manners on the stage. So whenever I perform, I just it reminds me of those two teachers. Yes. So well, I think this goes out to every single guys out there, right? There is a certain this person that you kind of remember when you guys were in school. So today's topic was that. Next week's topic. is I'm the lamest. So that means because I got dumped by X, because I'm trying to lose weight, I'm always hungry, because I have no such so much work and I'm stressed, because I'm broke, because I ruined my last exam, so on and so forth. If you feel like you're going to through a particularly rough time these days, please leave us messages about why you feel so. I will make sure to offer you some encouragement, so please leave your messages on our message board under Tell Me Something. Remember, the earlier you leave the message, the greater chance you get chosen. Here's one song for you, Smur 20 by Sweet Sorrow, featured by Kim Woo-bin. It's time to say goodbye to Happy for Saturday, May 16th. I will be going. This is one last song for you, 청춘 Youth by Peppertones. I'll see you guys. 안녕!